Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. There is from Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Kimmich calmly anticipates. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Out for a throw. Kimmich. Ribéry. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. And back to the keeper they go. Ronaldinho. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Can he latch on to this? Oh, it's Ronaldinho. Oh, shooting chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gives it back. York.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's got away. De Jong. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rice. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. Koundé. Looks to the other side. Irwin. Now Ronaldinho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Passes short and sharp. Could be danger here. And he's managed to get... Torres! Messi. Rodri. Messi running with the ball. Stoichkov. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Saka. Baresi cuts out the pass. Hoisted in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's on, big chance!
Manchester United really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Now it's Torres. Chooses to go back. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Ronaldinho bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Torres. De Jong.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Half-time getting close now. And Stoichkov! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's Messi. Rodri. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's through here. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Ribéry. And now they can clear their lines. And they're back on the ball again. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the action is back underway.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Ronaldinho. Moved on forwards. Oh no circumventing this opponent. And it's Fernando Torres. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's been picked out. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bastoni engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. De Bruyne. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a sharp pass. Saka. Now it's Mbappe. Koundé. Now it's Stoichkov. York. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
The attendance for this match was 71,640.
Played through for the wide man. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Kimmich. York. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
He's having a go.
Substitution on the field.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 7, Ronaldinho. Number 8, Messi. Number 11, Dwight York. Number 20,
Have the chance to go the other way.
coming on the field. Number 5, Thiago. Number 9, Neymar.
Oh dear, less said
Number
about that pass the better.
17, Luis Garcia. Number 13.
Well into the second half, and still there's
Number
nothing
14,
between them.
Andy Cole.
Koundé, Luis Garcia, Mbappe. Here's Rodri. Mbappe. De Jong goes pulsing down that left-hand side. That is a brilliant interception. Neymar. Thiago. Looking for the runner.
Indonesia seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Fernando Torres. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Mbappe. Saka. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Oh, well played, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitutions taking place.
Kimmich. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Alvarez. They'll have one final crack at it. Cole. It's a good foot in there.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Olise. Saka. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. And that's gone loose. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people. And Stoichkov! Can he get it through? Rummenigge. And he's intervened well there. Baresi making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Neymar. Nesta. Shevchenko might just make this. York. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. There's the shot! He's scored!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Ajax finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Koundé tries to clear. Indonesia are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Bastoni. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rummenigge. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rodri. And it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Shifted upfield. Messi. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Stoichkov. Looking for options for movement. Stoichkov climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Çalhanoğlu. Baresi. Koundé. And it's Stoichkov. Now it's Messi. Stoichkov. Brilliantly cut out. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Messi. Koundé. Baresi. And it's Messi. Now it's Stoichkov. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Taken back almost at once.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Indonesia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And the shot! He scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made...
He gets big! Oh, taken with style! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution.
Ajax choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He's away! York! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
York! Now it's Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dixon. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's been cut out, well played. Stoichkov. Gerrard. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Indonesia head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. And it's Nedved. Ronaldinho. And it's hoisted clear. York. York getting this one clear. And that has been cleared. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Stoichkov. Nesta wins the duel this time. Ronaldinho. He could be in here. Oh, that's fabulous.
This is what good chemistry is all about. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Thuram calmly anticipates. Ajax applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
The attendance for this match was
Rummenigge. Now it's Shevchenko.
70,987.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Nedved. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution on the field.
Ajax
9,
with the corner. They're
Neymar.
first.
Number 22.
They've played it short.
Number 8. Messi.
Who's going to have a play?
Number 20. Stagecock. Number 11. Dwight York. Coming on the field.
Nedved.
Number
He's picked
7,
his way through.
Ronaldinho.
And the cutback.
Number 5.
Koundé
Thiago.
is there, and he can get that
17,
clear.
Luis Garcia. Number 14.
Ronaldinho.
Andy Cole. Number 13.
Stood up
Mbappe.
well to him there.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Shevchenko. Real chance! Corner number 2 then. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Maldini. Oh, shooting chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Koundé. Luis Garcia. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cole. Thiago. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Thuram cuts it out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Just about up to 75 minutes. He can run onto that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Koundé gets good distance on it. Luis Garcia gets a good foot in there. Oh, good ball. And Shevchenko! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught napping. Gerrard. And that should get the job done. Aimed beyond the defence. Now the finish! Really well taken goal. Ajax are level. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Ajax surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Mbappe! It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Indonesia take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Shot at goal! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
4 added minutes has been
So
indicated.
all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now it's Bale. And he thumps it clear. Nicked it back promptly. He's got away. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe! And that may well be that. That is that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Ronaldinho. He won't be happy with that one. He's in a good... Stoichkov! Now it's some... Mbappe! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Mbappe brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Mbappe. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. Torres has it in a wide position.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack.
He's having a go! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths, you could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Shot a goal! He's delivered all right!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Goal! After 15 minutes is number 20.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Stoichkov receives it in a wide position. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Indonesia are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Perez. And that's put paid to a promising move. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. De Bruyne. He's got the shot away! Havertz is sharing after that one. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Looking for the run.
This is the time you need that pace.
Very nicely done. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And there's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Havertz is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Ronaldinho attempts a clearance. Now it's Perez. And he can clear it away. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Baresi. Irwin.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And Stoichkov! Denied by an instinctive save.
Stoichkov clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. Has a look and place it forward. Koundé, 5 minutes till the break. Here's Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Messi. Koundé. Baresi. Irwin. Ronaldinho, who's set up one goal so far. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Indonesia have their third corner. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Well, he can only improve on that one next time. Baresi gathers from the goal kick. Good ball over the top. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Indonesia merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Indonesia head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Messi. And here's Stoichkov. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chouameni. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Another chance from a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Big chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Listen, really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's a lucky 7th corner. Oh, real chance! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. David Villa. Cole. Oh, time, excellent interception. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This fella, Oyarzabal, is one player that's been catching my eye. His best position is on the left wing, although it's almost the antithesis of the modern winger. For example, he doesn't really have pace, doesn't play on the opposite wing, and yet he manages to be so prolific.
Okay, interesting. Great hit! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Guti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oyarzabal. David Villa. Batistuta. Out of play for a goal kick. Irwin.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Batistuta fires it in low. And the pass is in. Has a goal! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
David Villa. Oh, and he's through the middle. Koundé does well to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van der Vaart. Rodri. Some really good ball movement. Beckham.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Van der Vaart. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella's...
It's a mighty effort! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Indonesia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0 and the shot! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Irwin. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cole. And that has put paid to that. That pass has been well intercepted. Indonesia are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cole. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he stands tall, impenetrable. Ronaldinho. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gets his pass away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Guti. Now it's Oyarzabal. Climbs up big! It's there! And surely that settles it! What a super header, dispatched. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
A real chance if he can get through. Hits one! And that's off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Van der Vaart. Messi. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Guti. Vieira. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's got the shot away! Guti. David Villa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Guti. He is through here. Guti is fouled. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Oh, that's a waste.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Koundé. Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Baresi cuts out the pass. Rodri. Vieira.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Chooses to go back. Mbappe. Adams cuts it out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rodri. Cole. Beckham wins the duel this time. Koundé. Messi. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Guti. Beckham. David Villa. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's gone for goal! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Tunisia with the corner. They're
Coming
first.
on to replace him is number 17, Schneider.
And he was alert to it. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that's neat. Can he finish? It's in! He has gobbled up his 20th goal.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Indonesia give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Just eases him off the ball. The ball has bounced loose now. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Ronaldinho. Vieira. That looks a good ball through. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Coming on the field is number 25, Ivan Perisic.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
Beckham!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
De Bruyne. And Koundé. Stoichkov is onto it in a flash. Now it's Luis Garcia. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, important interception. And smartly reclaimed. Luis Garcia. That is a brilliant interception. And the counter is on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. York. Beckham. Oh, they could break here. David Villa. No, that's been intercepted. York. And here's Stoichkov. Rodri. Done delicately. Adams. Batistuta. Beckham. Oh, perfectly measured that. Batistuta gets flagged offside.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Luis Garcia. Perisic does well to stand firm and defend it. Vieira. Can he spark a counter here? He's played him through. Oh, red, nice interception. And it's Schneider. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply...